Max is a night shift taxi driver with big hopes and dreams, which slowly are fading through night after night of sleepless nights in the city of wonder. He is late for his shift tonight and tries to quickly get the car keys from the office without letting Jerry, the boss of the agency, notice.
Need to grab my keys from the office first. Hopefully Jerry doesn't notice I'm late. Jerry?
Maximilian.
Oh, hey, Jerry. Just grabbing my keys.
Thought you sneaked by old Jerry, did you?
Nah, it's not like that, Jerry. I was just...
You keep this up. I'll have you back to selling that second-rate stank hole of yours behind the liquor store again. Giving out those 2-for-1 spit and stick deals. Feel me?
Yeah, sure, Jerry. Won't happen again.
Good. Now go out there and give me my money. Ho.
Jerry seems a little like, for lack of better words, a pimp. He doesn't hold back saying what he has in mind and treats Max essentially like his property. He demands he once returns tonight for his investment, which seems to be Max. With Max, who has been struggling for a living, obeying him and going on with his night, driving strangers around. The story seems as if it has taken place in 1990s, according to how the cabs look like, matching the shape and style of the vehicles used as cabs during those days. As Max gets in his cab, he drives to the nearest bar, which would be having the last call of the night, with customers waiting at the door to find a cab home. Surely enough, Max finds his first passenger being a drunk guy who really needed the ride.
What's the charge if I piss on the seat?
I don't know. How much a knuckle sandwich costs these days?
Not worth it.
After dropping him at his destination, Max gets back on the road to find his next passenger. After a short drive, Max finds a man in a full suit holding a briefcase, standing by a notice board with many missing person posters. This portrays that the city is not as safe as it might seem, with many victims going missing. As he picks up the man in the suit, he gives him the address, simply asking to be dropped off at the tunnel. Max feels really strange, but either way, he drives, asking no other question. While on the way, the man in the suit goes on explaining what is happening at the tunnel, as if to fill the awkward silence or make his story less bizarre. He goes on saying how there's a party going on in the tunnel, asking if Max wants to go as well. Max says that he's busy, politely refusing, which angers the man, telling Max to shut up and just drive. He does so, driving the strange, intimidating man by the tunnel. Just then, strange things start to happen. Max sees a figure rushing towards the cab and then quickly disappearing. He questions himself if he is seeing right when the radio announces a breaking news APB, which stands for All Points Bulletin, a message sent by law enforcement about a wanted person or vehicle.
We interrupt your listening for an important APB. It has just been reported that the police are on a manhunt tonight. All citizens are urged to stay indoors if you can, but if you can't, please stay diligent and on the lookout for anyone suspicious. Reports have not been confirmed, but our reporters indicate this could be due to the discovery of yet another Skinfreak victim. If so, the Skinfreak very well could be in the vicinity of the lower downtown.
The announcement reports that the police is on a manhunt tonight, asking all citizens to stay home to stay safe or otherwise to report any strange sightings. There is another victim found potentially by the known serial killer going by the name Skinfreak, with the area under investigation being lower downtown, which happens to be the area Max is covering tonight. Max, feeling bad and scared, wishes he wasn't working tonight, but he knows that he would meet Jerry's anger if he asks for a night off. Soon after a short drive, Max finds another passenger, an old lady who has been waiting for a cab, someone sweet and caring, worrying about Max working tonight, as Skinfreak is on the loose and the victim was discovered just recently, with the lady saying that she passed by the crime scene just about an hour ago. She even took a peek at the victim, who had all her skin missing, being flayed.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be working tonight. Did you hear about the Skinfreak?
Yeah, just heard about it on the radio.
I saw the crime scene, you know. Passed by it just an hour ago. Real nasty stuff. It was definitely his work.
That's terrible.
Not an inch of skin was left on that poor woman, strung up like cattle she was. Looked like she was thrashed around a lot, judging by the blood all over the place. What a way to go. Skin peeled back layer by layer like an onion, strung upside down in the back of some alley. Take me to McLean Avenue, would you?
By the bowling alley. You've got it.
This really terrified the sweet old lady, who then asks Max to take her to the bowling alley. As he drives and pulls over by the building, she confesses that she has seen the killer, the Skinfreak. She goes on breaking down the events leading to her seeing the killer.
I saw him once, you know. Well, it was early last year. I was up late in my back garden soothing my poor nubbins when I heard a commotion by my neighbor's house. I thought maybe it was a burglar or some vandals. I wish it was. Oh, I wish it was.
What did you see?
There wasn't much light, but oh lordy, the shape of this man. He didn't seem real. Like a nightmare ripped straight from a sick mind. He was so misshapen, with parts sticking out where they shouldn't be, folds of I don't know what wrapped around him, like a Christmas present. The sound he made when he would move, just a wet, squishy sound every time he took a step. Slosh, squish, slush. He had his back to me, so I didn't see his face. He was trying to open the window to my good neighbor's bedroom. I must have let out a gasp because he turned to me and he just stared at me. I know he saw me, even though his face was shrouded by shadows. I could just feel his eyes boring into me. Then, after what felt like hours, but was surely only mere seconds, he just turned and walked away into the night.
It all happened in her neighbor's property, when she saw the man shrouded in darkness and shadows. She describes the man as a supernatural deformed entity, someone who has bits of meat sticking out of him. He just simply walked away into the darkness of night. She then pays Max with a button and walks away, in a way portraying her affected mental health, painting her as an unreliable narrator whose story doesn't make much sense. Either way, Max gives it a big sigh, deciding to go to a late-night diner where he can get a nice cup of coffee to give him the energy that he needs for the rest of the night with all these weird strangers. He drives to Gloria's Halls, which happens to be the name of the coffee shop. Yeah, I'm not making it up, just see it for yourself. Also, the malfunctioning lights in some of the letters make it sound even worse. He parks up and gets to the diner, talking directly to Gloria, who is also serving the customers. Gloria and Max seem to go way back, knowing each other very well, having a little banter and brightening up each other's nights.
Hey, what's happening, Max?
The usual. Just putting in my hours as the nighttime chauffeur to the local circus clowns.
You know, you look like you could use a coffee.
Gloria, you diagnosed me better than my urologist.
Gloria goes on to prepare him a coffee without even Max asking, while Max goes to the restroom. Getting back, Gloria gives him a cup of coffee, saying that she thought that she saw someone in the backseat of Max's cab. Max goes to his car and inspects the backseat, but doesn't see anyone. The fear and paranoia takes over, all coinciding with tonight of all nights, when there has been a recent case from the Skinfreak. Max tries to get his hours, not letting the fear creep in. As he drives around, he finds a young lady waiting for a cab. She gets in, introducing herself as Belle, thanking Max for picking her up as she has been waiting for a while and growing anxious as time went by. She's new to the town and is planning to settle, having found a new job.
I didn't think any cabs around the Slates. Just flew in from Albuquerque, and boy are my legs tired. Wait, I mean my arms are tired.
If it makes you feel any better, even if you did nail the delivery, I wouldn't have left.
Sorry, just got done with a practice set at the comedy club. Ever been?
Can't say that I have.
Well, don't. It's full of hacks like me.
After getting dropped off at her motel, Max gets radioed in by Jerry, who tells him to get back and close up as he has a date and wants to leave early. As Max drives back, happy he doesn't have to work tonight and get back home early, he doesn't find Jerry anywhere to be seen. He just assumes that Jerry left as he couldn't wait any longer to meet his hot date. His words, by the way, not mine.
Max, answer me. Turns out I got a hot date tonight. Come back to the shop and close up.
You sure, boss?
Yes, I'm sure.
Just as Max drops the keys in the office and tries to leave, none other than Skinfreak himself blocks the way and keeps on slashing away. He is a very tall person, covering his face under a skin mask that he has seemingly peeled off from one of his victims, who gets to work at killing Max and flaying him. The way he targets and kills his victims is so discomforting, to say the least, as he seems to get some sort of different type of pleasure from killing his victims as he does. We can all say, poor Max didn't deserve this. He just wanted to go home after a rough night, but Skinfreak had other plans for him. And the only way I can say he tracked them down is through being a stowaway in his car and finally hiding in the trunk.
I'm surprised you stopped in. What with you having a customer and all.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's weird. I thought I saw someone in the back seat of your cab. Guess I was just seeing things.
The scene changes and we assume the role of Belle now, the last passenger Max picked up before being called back into the office by Jerry. Belle has reported a break-in in her motel room to the police, with the officer on duty writing down her report. The cop is a complete incompetent lunatic. The place is a clear mess being ransacked, while the cop doesn't want to believe what Belle tells him, trying to force his idea that the place was just like this.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You got home from your little comedy club, and you find your room broken into and torn apart like this.
Yes.
Are you sure you didn't just leave it like this?
Yes!
Ma'am, please, I'm going to need you to calm down. Any valuables stolen?
Only literally everything I own?
So, no. Just a sec while I jot that down. Okay, and you want us to do what?
Find the person who broke into my room, stole my stuff, and left that overtly threatening message on my wall.
Alright. Do you have any enemies?
Like I was trying to explain to you, I know exactly who it is. My
Oh, you saw who broke in? Why didn't you just say so?
No, I didn't see him, but I know who it is. He's the whole reason I'm staying at this flea bag posing as a motel trying to stay low. If you could please stop interrupting me as I was saying.
Attention all units. All available units report to Jerry's taxi service. Attention! Suspect believed to be the Skinfreak. All units report now!
Oh, shit! Lady, if this happens again, give us a call. I gotta go.
The cop, being a complete lazy loser, not wanting to do anything and just have his donut, tries really hard not to be of any help to Belle. He gets called in by dispatch to report in and go to Jerry's taxi service as they have discovered another victim, which unfortunately happens to be Max. Belle seems to have a backstory to her. The threatening writing on her wall mentions they're gonna get her. Belle believes it might be her father, as they don't seem to have a good relationship. Just as the officer leaves, leaving Belle helpless, she gets a call from her boss, Mr. Bunn. The boss mixed up the dates for a due date on updating their office computers. It needed to be done by tonight. He begs Belle to go back to the office and install the new software on all the computers, who promises her half a week of extra pay and a day off tomorrow. Belle takes in the offer and plans on going to the office to do the job. As she gets on her way, believing it's gonna be a long night, the demo comes to an end. We do get some sort of footage of what to expect on the full release, where she picks up a gun, being in a factory, and getting even caught on some sort of contraption, where she is close to a saw. So it's clear that she will be the next target of Skinfreak, who will creep on her at the dead of night when she has to defend herself and fight this creepy villain. And that's it for this video, folks. If you enjoyed it, make sure to stay tuned for more by hitting on the subscribe button and the notification bell. As always, it's been your host Star. Thanks for being here.